It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Steelers and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded just outside the goal line. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. So here come the Vikings with a long field ahead of them. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They start the drive with Lynch. The numbers on the ground for Lynch a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
You can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coached some receivers in the offseason who worked a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. I want to take that course.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, the run with Lynch. Oh, some strong running, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there for Minnesota. Scott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Burton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. The extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 123 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff, because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That one complete to Hill.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up 4th down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent, but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bailey. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. 2nd and 11 now.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Scott. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Scott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rolling to his right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
On 2nd down, Lynch. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He finds Lynch. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They'll roll him out right. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. With his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And again this time to the tailback. And some strong running. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to look to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Noah Fant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Looking to throw on second down. Burton sliding out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now Scott. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On the carry, this is Scott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll buy some time right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, Burton. And he finds a man on a crossing route. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll run on first down. It's Lynch. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right?
Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all, and it's polished off by a Viking score. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with a Viking. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw here. This is the tight end Fant. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they finally get him down, but but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end Fant. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And that last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of a Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. A run here with Lynch. Oh, good move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off the bootleg. Burton. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing on 1st down, Burton. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Lynch. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Scott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Getting this from Roundtree out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Off the bootleg. Burton. And it's caught. And he's brought down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The point after is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means the Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. The drive starts with a completion, left side, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 2nd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, and now some space to operate. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They go again with Scott. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Dancing away at the 35. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Burton. That's into the hands of the running back, round 2. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Lynch. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They run. Lynch. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They'll run with Lynch. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 2nd and 6. This caught by Fant toward the sideline. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.